to my orchid room. I have just finished watering and checking the pH on a lot of my leca pots. They were just climbing up a little too high. I had to do my flushing. And the box finally arrived from Brookside Orchids, and FedEx was not so gentle. Yeah, there's just 2 plants in here. Hopefully they were okay. It looks like they were playing football with it on a little bit of their break time. Let's open it up, see what we have going on there. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I am Michelle. Nice to meet you, and thank you for stopping by. I talk about orchids, and I talk about chronic illness and how the orchids help me get through that. Here we have 2 orchids coming in from my favorite vendor, Brookside Orchids. And they are little. I have a lot of shelf space behind me and on the other side of me that needs to be filled up. So I'm looking for smaller plants, and here we go. I don't remember what their names are when I was ordering them last week. So it's always a mystery, and it's always fun to check it out. Let me lower the camera so you can see the box more. There we go. So they're packed really nicely considering how FedEx handled them. Doesn't want to stand up on its own. We'll just let it lay. So let's open the first one that is standing upright. I have made the mistake once, and I don't want to ever do it again, of cutting right in with my scissors and taking out that leaf. So hopefully I learned my lesson. I'm having a good day today. The migraine that I had yesterday has passed and gone, and I don't ever want to see it again. It's a gorgeous day in the Pacific Northwest, one of those perfect days where the humidity isn't high and the temperature's only in the 80s or lower. Here we have this first one. And I believe she is one of the phals that I have been waiting to get. She is, yes, Phalaenopsis Wan Shan Sweet Girl, and if I remember correctly, she has yellow leaves, and it was so beautiful. Last month when I made my orchid purchases, I wanted her, but you know how it goes when you're orchid shopping. You get too many things on the list, and you have to narrow it down to what you can afford. So I was glad this month when my budget came around that I could pick this one back up again. So she's got great roots. She's got a moss going on around her, and I am just going to lift that straight out because I know I won't keep her in moss. So, looks good. The lighter colored one's got a little bit of dead going on down here, but I will clean her up. And that is Phalaenopsis Wan Shan Sweet Girl, and I'll put a picture up from the vendor's site so you can see what her pretty leaves will look like. She is one of those softer summer phals, so she won't need as highlight as some of my other ones. And I have just the place for her. I think I'll pot her up versus mounting her. Let's look at orchid number 2. Oh, this one's got like a sand stuff coming out of it. I hope you are all doing well today. I was able to get just 4 hours of sleep last night, which is really, really odd for me because I was up reading a stupid book. Do you ever do that? You get knee deep in a book that you're not really engaged in, but you feel obligated to finish it? Yeah, that was me. She has got little particles of perlite that are bouncing out of the bottom. Let us unwrap this delicate beauty. She is packed in really good. This one is not a Phalaenopsis. So I have another order coming in, I think tomorrow, from Carmela Orchids. Gotta fill up those shelves. Look at these roots in here. She's got some new growth, little tiny new growths. I am definitely gonna have to work with this media that they have it in because it is kind of messy and dry. This is an SLC California Apricot, and she is a cross with the SC Beaufort Luna Russa, Rousse. I'll put a picture up for you. I know the writing will be backwards, so I won't even bother lifting the tag up for you. But she is cute, but like I say, not the media with all of that little bit of perlite down there that I would keep. So I will peek at her roots. Let me get a paper towel. Okay, let's take a dump out of this bark perlite media. Really dry. She's got those roots that are sticking through. I'm going to have to put some water on her and gently, well, no, it worked. They came out. Got a lot of algae going on there, but that's a good size pot. I never seem to have that size around. So I'm going to clean that up, sanitize it, run it through my dishwasher, and let's take a peek. SLC California Apricot. I can't wait to see the golden orange colors that she will produce. Probably a year or two out, but there's new growth. That's encouraging. 2 new growths. There's one on this side and one on the other side. Thank you for joining me today. Here are my 2 orchids close up, and I will pot them up and put them on the shelf, and I'll give you an update in a couple of months on how they're progressing. I appreciate your time today. Until we talk again, bye-bye.